Alright, first things first. Pathfinder, 2nd edition, remaster. Making a Dwarven fighter. I gave him a giant hammer, a maul. Does 1d4, 1d12 plus 4 damage. Maxed out his strength to plus 4. They don't even go with the 3d6 values anymore. They just go right to point by getting the bonuses to add to your d20 rolls. Interesting how Pathfinder is slowly moving towards the GURPS model of point buy. Maybe in another 30 years they'll have the system completed and figured out, and they'll be point buying everything. The equivalent GURPS numbers are approximately 18 strength, 14 dexterity, 14 health. That mirrors the old school. That's what you would have gotten. If you had a 14 dexterity, it would have given you a plus 2. The GURPS level 1 Pathfinder character equivalent comes out to approximately 270 points, which is a little bit high, but I guess not surprising. It's right around where the Dungeon Fantasy guys kind of place things with modern, quote, D&D games. The damage difference here is interesting. 1d12 plus 4 he can deal, whereas the GURPS 18 strength gets 3d6 plus 4. So GURPS always comes through on the deadly end. Hit points bought up to 22 to mirror the Pathfinder hit points of 22. I bought the same skills that the Pathfinder guy gets: stealth, survival, lore, intimidation. They're both wearing a breastplate, DR of 5, and that added a plus 4 or plus 5, I guess, to AC. So that's very equivalent, actually. Gives him an AC of 18. It's interesting doing the linear math on the d20 roll, like all these bonuses, plus 7, whatever, plus 2, plus 4, is always added to a d20 roll, of course, and that's very linear. Whereas the 3d6 model of GURPS, it does take a little bit more math in your head, but once you get used to it, it's not hard. It's kind of like the difference of, Pathfinder is like learning to walk, and then GURPS is like learning to walk and chew gum. Once you got the walking part, the chewing gum's pretty easy to add on top. The only other thing I've noticed so far off the bat is the shield rules are very surprisingly different in Pathfinder now. You have a hardness and hit points of your shield. Every time you get hit and you block it with your shield, you subtract the hardness from the incoming damage. You take the rest, and so does your shield. And the shield's hit points are not high. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of wrecked shields in Pathfinder, though I'm not using one here. Now we're set up. We could run another Club and Gobos roll on.